The ice gives way with a sound like a gunshot, and you drop straight down into black water so cold it feels like being hit by a car. In that instant, 3 separate countdowns just started. 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour. And the shortest one is the one that kills the most people. Here is the first one. 1 minute. The cold does not make you shiver, it makes you gasp. The moment the water hits your skin, your body forces a huge involuntary breath, 2 to 3 liters of air, sucked in all at once, whether you want it or not. If your head is under the water when that gasp fires, you do not inhale air, you inhale the lake. And then it forces you to breathe like that, fast and ragged, for up to a minute, and you cannot stop it. So every instinct screams the same command. Get out, right now. Swim hard for the edge. And that is exactly how the first countdown kills you. You put your face in the water to swim mid-gasp, and you drown in the first 30 seconds, and not from cold, from a single breath of lake water. For this 1 minute, you do exactly one thing, nothing. Keep your mouth above the surface, lean back, and let yourself float. Do not swim, do not fight, just keep breathing until the gasping stops. A Canadian scientist named Gordon Giesbrecht proved this by plunging into ice water for years to study it. He calls the whole thing 1-10-1. 1 minute to get your breathing under control before you try anything else. And here is the fact that should scare you in autumn, not just winter. This cold shock gasp does not peak at freezing. It peaks in water around 50 degrees. The lake in October can stop your breath just as hard as the lake in January. Cold water does not need ice to do this to you. The gasping fades. Your breathing steadies. Now the clock you can actually use. 10 minutes. You have not started to freeze, but something quieter is happening. Your hands and your arms have about 10 useful minutes before the cold shuts them down. Not frozen, the muscles and nerves simply stop answering. This is your one window to get out. And there is a right way that almost nobody's instinct finds. Do not look for a new spot to climb out. Turn around. Go back toward the exact place you fell in, because that ice held your weight 30 seconds ago. The fresh ice ahead of you may not. Then stop trying to climb up and out like a wall. You cannot. Get horizontal instead. Lie forward onto the surface, forearms flat on the ice, and kick your legs up behind you until you're floating flat. Then swim yourself up and out, sliding onto the sheet like a seal. Pressing straight down on the broken edge only snaps off more ice. Kicking flat and pulling forward is what works. And the moment you are out, do not stand up. Your weight on 2 feet is what broke the ice in the first place. Stay flat and roll. Roll away from the hole, spreading your weight across the ice until you reach ground that held you before. But maybe your arms already quit. Maybe you cannot pull yourself out. Here is the reveal that flips this whole emergency. 1 hour, you are not about to freeze to death. A grown adult in freezing water in clothes has on the order of an hour before the cold takes your consciousness. An hour, that is enormous. So if you cannot get out, stop burning heat by thrashing. Get your arms up onto the ice and go still. Let them freeze to the surface if they will. It sounds insane, but frozen to the ice, your head stays above water even if you black out, and you have just bought the rescuers their hour. So run it back in one breath. The ice gives and you drop. You do not swim, you float and breathe for 1 minute. You turn back the way you came, go flat, swim out onto the ice and roll. And if you can't, you hold still and by the hour, because this is the truth the cold hides. Ice water almost never freezes people to death. It drowns them in the first minute in that one gasp, fighting when they should have floated. Fight the first countdown and you never reach the other two. Float it, and your odds just went from a single breath deciding everything to an hour-long rescue. 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour. Could you survive? Now, you could.